Okay, so now the range building part of the lesson series. Now I'm going to unveil all of my secrets. Okay, so it's not such a secret. I practice playing high so I can play high. That's all it is. The highest note you'll probably ever need to play is an F on top of the treble clef. It's the elusive high F, and it's really not that high if you play it enough. If you're able to play up to the F, down from the F, and hit it out of nowhere, there's really no practical reason for you to work more on range. I do anyway, but assuming you can't quite get there yet, let's go through a couple of exercises to work on it. First, it's important to be able to play a phrase using this range, not just hit the notes. If you can hit the note, it means you're on your way, but you're gonna wanna be able to play it in context of a piece of music. Okay, so try setting your lips on middle F, and then a scale going up, and then a scale coming down. The only stipulation is you can't take your lips off the horn. If you need to breathe, do it through your nose. Now try starting up there and coming down. It should be a lot harder to do than you're used to, even playing maybe a B flat or even lower, maybe a G. If you get there and it feels like you can't go any further, that's normal. It's basically a way to work on that high range without actually having to play it. So if you can do that already without taking your lips off the horn and without pushing the horn so far into your face that it's behind you, then you're there. But most likely, when you guys try that at home, it's not going to quite go as well, and you maybe will get to maybe just one octave of it, and then you'll start feeling really stressed for it, and that's okay. Try that every day and work on getting farther and farther, and that means when you have a high F in a piece, it's just another note. Okay, I can't stress this enough though. Don't use too much pressure when you play. You'll really hurt yourself, and it does take a little bit of pressure, so don't try to take out pressure completely, because in order to get a nice, gorgeous tone up there, it does take a little bit of pressure, but it doesn't hurt me to play that note, so if it's hurting you, you should change something, because there's a way to do it where it's pretty much effortless. If it's not coming out, there are a few things you can try. Try supporting your air more, try having a tighter, faster airstream, and make sure you leave room for your lips to vibrate, no matter what you do. If you push too hard, if you push too much air, not enough air, if you don't support enough, your lips need to vibrate. All right, here's another exercise I use for more comfortable high range. So we'll start on B flat, and again, don't take your lips off the horn. And so on. And again, you'll get about an octave, maybe not even, and you're going to start to feel it in your corners, and you're going to start to feel yourself wanting to push the horn into your face in order to get maybe a concert F out, and it's not happening. That's normal. And for this one, when you get to that point, whenever it is, you're breathing through your nose, and then you take the horn off your face when there's no more notes coming out. Reset. And try again, starting where you left off. Now going down is just as important as going up. Most players don't think they have trouble with going down because they can fart out a B flat, but the fact of the matter is you have to be able to play that in a phrase as well. So a way to figure out where you are is to do the same exercise going down. So. Okay, so B flat scale again, now going down. And you go down until it stops coming out. And the goal being you can get all the way down to the pedal B flat without taking your lips off the horn. What that is saying is you can play a B flat and not take your face off the horn, aka playing a phrase, And you can play the B flat anywhere in there. And the one going up, you can play B flat in the middle of a phrase, anywhere you need to. You can pull out what we used to think of as a high note. Don't think of it as a high note anymore because you're playing it every day and it's just another note. So that's the idea for high range and low range. Basically, we're assuming your mid-range is really solid, sounds great, and then you get to the high range or the low range and it sounds shaky, doesn't sound that great, or doesn't sound at all. And so basically these exercises take your mid-range and expand it rather than saying, now you have a good high range, you have a good low range, and you have a mid-range. It's saying your mid-range has just expanded to the entire range of the trombone. I think that's a better way to think about it. Worked for me. And the other thing is it takes that really nice mid-range that you already hopefully have and expands it out. So if you're having a weird day playing it, all you have to do is play a mid-range note and you remember that's what it's supposed to feel like up there or down there as well. So I hope this helps you guys, and if you're really looking for expanding your range more, check out my video on extended techniques. I go up an octave above that F. So check out the rest of the lesson series. I'll post all of the links in the description below, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two.
Christopher Bill, he sailed the sea, and Annabelle was his daughter, but never a soul did Christopher tell, he never did like the water.